Hey, what is going on, everyone? I am your co-host of the Make Rock and Bolt Wrestling Review Show, Mike Make Rock, and this is a review of last night's episode of TNA Impact Wrestling live in our Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. It is their last stop before they go on the road permanently. And last night was a good show, and it kicked off when one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Austin Aries, came out to call out the World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Hardy for a fight. Hardy answered, and Aries attacked him during his entrance to start the bout. Later, Hardy was going for the win when the Blueprint Matt Morgan hit the ring and knocked out Jeff Hardy with his carbon footprint, also costing Aries the bout. Morgan tried to boot Hardy again outside of the ring, but before that could happen, Bully Ray came out to save Jeff Hardy, to save him from Matt Morgan. And then later on backstage, Matt Morgan explained why he went after Jeff Hardy, delivering a message to Hulk Hogan that he wanted what he deserved, and that is a World Heavyweight Championship. And I like that Matt Morgan has finally stepped up to the plate, because there's not many contenders for the World Heavyweight Champion right now. Yes, there's Bully Ray. There could be an Aces and Eights member lurking around. Maybe the president, whoever it may be, could get a world title shot. But there really doesn't seem much competition for the World Heavyweight Championship in TNA. Mainly because Jeff Hardy is the face of the company. Let's have him face anyone in the locker room, including Bully Ray. And I like that Bully Ray came out and saved Jeff Hardy, because it adds to the build-up to their one-on-one match. And I like the face versus babyface match, because it keeps the show fresh and exciting. And I'm wondering if anyone is going to turn at Lockdown for this championship match. But going back to Matt Morgan, yes, I like what he did. He needs to step up. Even after the Lockdown match, let's have Matt Morgan challenge for the World Heavyweight title. I think he really deserves a shot. And then after, Kurt Angle was scheduled to come out to reveal the VP of Aces and Eights after he took off his mask 2 weeks ago. But out came Wes Briscoe instead, who ran down Angle and talked about his own great wrestling family. Angle came out and went after Briscoe, leading to the TNA agents hitting ringside to separate them when they were brawling. However, when Angle went after Briscoe again, D'Lo attacked Angle with a low blow and then took out Al Snow and the newest Gut Check member, Pat Kenny. And D'Lo Brown got on the microphone and told the world he was spoiling Kurt's surprise, and that he was the VP of Aces and Eights. D'Lo threw down the microphone and left with Briscoe. And then later, D'Lo Brown, who Angle unveiled as the VP of Aces and Eights. Now, here's the interesting thing about that. Wouldn't it be wise for the VP to not show up on TNA? Now think about it for a second. Kurt Angle took off the VP's mask. Now, wouldn't the VP want to protect his identity? Obviously, they think very low on the subject. I think, in my opinion, that TNA wanted to reveal who the VP is before Lockdown, because it makes Aces and Eights look good. Yes, that's for sure. But it also it don't make D'Lo great in this scenario, but it makes Aces and Eights look good. It's the same thing when Taz revealed that he was with Aces and Eights. And I can't understand why they revealed the VP on Thursday before lockdown, because maybe at lockdown someone gets the edge, and probably at Slammiversary it will all come to an end. I don't think it will end at lockdown, but I do think it will end at Slammiversary. It was announced that Nightmare Danny Davis will be the third Gut Check member of Gut Check, who would join Bruce Pritchard and Al Snow as judges for the TNA Gut Check. And backstage, the judges brought in Lady Tapa and Ivelisse Velez, and Pritchard told both ladies it was the toughest Gut Check they ever had to decide. Pritchard informed Lady Tapa she would advance, so that means Ivelisse Velez was eliminated. That I don't mind. And then later on, in the Gut Check decision, Lady Tapa got a contract. Back last week, I said sign them both. Yes, I do believe they could have signed them both. I could see why it was a tough Gut Check race to see who would face the judges. I do understand that. I do like that the one who's been wrestling longer than the other to not go through, because she can only grow as much as the other contestant who faced the judges. And I like that Lady Tapa got the votes. I could see a future rivalry with her and Taylor Hendricks, possibly for the Knockouts champion. Hopefully this will, level up the Divas division even more. Now they got a strong, athletic knockout in the Knockouts division, and it's another thing to keep it fresh and exciting and see where it goes from there for Lady Tapa. Backstage, a bloodied angry Sting asked for complete trust for his Lethal Lockdown team after he was attacked by the Aces and Eights and lost to Devon, the Sergeant at Arms of Aces and Eights. I do like that Devon got the one-up on Sting, because later on it would be a tag team match where Samoa Joe and Magnus took on two members of Aces and Eights. And I like that Samoa Joe and Magnus got the win, which ties it up one apiece. And then one more match. It would be Mr. Anderson versus James Storm. And just before I get to that, the tag team match was Samoa Joe and Magnus that faced Doc and Garrett Bischoff, where Joe and Magnus got the win to tie up the series. I do like that the Aces and Eights got the first one, Sting's team got the second one, and it all boils down to the third and final, which needed to happen, because if Aces and Eights got the two in a row, it wouldn't make sense for the next match to happen. So I did like that they did tie it. And then at the third match, when Mr. Anderson faced James Storm, Aces and Eights came out to show force in their unity, resulting in Sting, Team TNA coming down as well. With Storm distracted, Anderson hit his mic check finisher and got the win, which leaves Aces and Eights to the advantage at Lethal Lockdown. And to end the TNA Impact Wrestling episode, it was World Champion Jeff Hardy and Bully Ray who had a face-to-face dialogue just before their main event match at Sunday at Lockdown. Bully Ray told Hardy he was proud for battling back in recent years to once again become World Heavyweight Champion. In turn, Hardy told Bully Ray he was proud of him. After Bully Ray said it was his goal to become World Heavyweight Champion, out came Impact General Manager Hulk Hogan, still on crutches from his recent operation. Hulk wished both competitors good luck before Sunday night and made the best man win. As Hardy and Bully Ray shook hands, the Aces and Eights came out to the ring again. and went after Hardy and Bully Ray. Then Team TNA hit the ring, and Impact ended in total chaos. And I like that there's... It's almost like teasing it. It's like getting you ready for the pay-per-view event. It does get my investment, my interest to see Lockdown. I like that it never had no ending. So it kind of leaves the audience wanting for more, leads them to want to see Lockdown. And now, I'm going to give you my predictions of Lethal Lockdown this Sunday at TNA. Just before I do, there was mention of Paul Bearer's passing on TNA, so I like that TNA has mentioned it, and hope you rest in peace, Paul Bearer, and my condolences go out to you and your family. And now, my predictions for TNA Lockdown. Right now I'm going to run down the card from lowest importance to highest importance. And the first match on here is Robbie E versus Robbie T. My prediction is that Robbie T will somehow cheat to win this match. Joey Ryan versus Joseph Park. I think Joseph Park got this one. The X Division champion Kenny King will face both Zema Ion and Christian York for his X Division championship. My prediction there, Kenny King retains. For the Knockouts championship, it'll be Velvet Sky defending against Gail Kim, and I think Velvet Sky will retain. In a triple threat match for the TNA Tag Team Championships, it'll be the champions Bobby Roode and Austin Aries versus former champions Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez, and Bad Influence, who is Dan Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian. I think my prediction will be that Bobby Roode and Austin Aries successfully defend their tag team championships. I like that those two are tag team champs. Let's keep it going back and forth. This is like the anti-Danny Bryan and Kane of the WWE. Let's keep it going for Bobby Roode and Austin Aries. In the steel cage match, will be Wes Briscoe versus Kurt Angle. My prediction there, Wes Briscoe gets the win. In the Lethal Lockdown steel cage match, it will be Aces and Eights, the Sergeant at Arms Devon, Mr. Anderson, Doc, Garrett Bischoff, and Mike Knox will face Team TNA, Sting, Magnus, Samoa Joe, James Storm, and the return of Showtime, Eric Young. My prediction, Aces and Eights got the victory. World Heavyweight Championship match inside the steel cage, Bully Ray Challenger versus champion Jeff Hardy. My prediction there, Jeff Hardy retains. Yes, I said it. Jeff Hardy retains, and maybe, I don't think Bully Ray will turn heel. I think Jeff Hardy will retain, and after the match they will shake hands and leave the ring. And that's all I have for you. That was my TNA results and predictions, as well as my take on last night's episode of TNA. I'm your co-host, Mike McRock Wilson. For the MRB Wrestling Review Show, get plenty of rest, and always do your best.